Hello, my name is Doug Jones. Welcome to the 2017 TSANet caller training session. Joining me today are Dennis Smeltzer and Paul Esch from TSANet and Jenny Bernal from NetApp. Should you have any questions following this session regarding TSANet and how it's used within NetApp, feel free to reach out to any of the three people in this particular slide. Folks working in the EMEA space should certainly reach out to Tola, as he's most likely to be on your same time zone. To kick things off, let's have Dennis speak a little bit about what TSANet is all about. Dennis?
Great, thanks Doug, and hi everybody. I wanted to give you kind of a high-level view of TSANet. We're also going to talk a little bit about some use cases, and then Paul's going to give you an example of on the tactical side of how TSANet really works. One thing to understand about the organization is, in fact, that we are an organization. We're a not-for-profit company, and this allows you a direct support relationship with all these other companies where there's a mutual customer involved. As you can see here, there's over 500 members in the alliance. NetApp will have a relationship with many of those, and there are several different relationships which we'll walk through in a little bit. This next slide represents actually how TSANet works from a graphical perspective. So the idea and the concept here is to be able to help out customers where there are mutual customer multi-vendor issues involved. So if a call were to come in, typically it might be escalated within the support center, but it's at some point in time it's been determined that you need to engage and collaborate with another member company. So you have TSANet as the ability to do that. So how that collaboration actually occurs, Paul will walk you through the tactical piece of it. What you need to understand is there are different relationships that are involved, and there are rules around those relationships, but everyone has agreed to work with each other to isolation and or resolution of a mutual customer problem. And that's the whole point of this, is that once that collaboration occurs, everybody in the alliance is going to be able to work with you, and that way you can eliminate finger pointing of the customer.
Thanks, Dennis. Use TSANet when you're working a case with a customer and you need to engage one of our technology partners, and upon scanning the support partner list, a copy of which is on the right-hand side of this slide, you see TSANet specified in the vendor engagement model column. Upon actually going to the page, the vendor engagement model is actually the rightmost column in the table that will be displayed as you scroll down. We wanted to share a couple real-world use cases with you as part of this particular session. The first example speaks to a mission-critical customer who is having a problem with their virtual desktop deployment and had opened a priority 1 issue with NetApp. On investigating the problem and discussing the issue with the customer, it was determined that the problem appeared after they had updated Citrix Zen Desktop. Key elements of this particular scenario are the fact that we have a mutual customer with Citrix, we're having a problem with our product interacting with theirs, and we need to work jointly with Citrix to figure out both the root cause of the issue and provide a workaround to the customer as quickly as possible. The second example comes from the FlexPod space, where we leveraged a cooperative support model to execute warm handoffs between vendors. In this particular scenario, the customer is having a problem with SQL Server becoming unresponsive. We're not completely sure whether it's a storage issue or an issue with SQL Server itself. In an effort to further isolate the issue, we're going to reach out to Microsoft. Key elements of this particular scenario, like the first, are the fact that we have a mutual customer with Microsoft. We're having a problem with our product, and we're not quite sure what the problem is, and we need Microsoft's help to isolate the problem. Both of the real-world use cases discussed on the previous slide require users to log in. The preferred approach for support engineers here at NetApp is to leverage the group login. Upon landing on the login page, you'll be asked to enter your name and email address, and from there you'll be guided to the NetApp group landing page, which has already been pre-populated with tiles to our most frequently accessed information. For key users, program and business managers, you can request an individual login. To do so, you'll need to contact either Jenny or myself at the email addresses mentioned on this slide.
Thanks, Doug. This is Paul Esch, and I'll be taking you through an overview on how you use the member web to contact another member. When you log into the member web, you'll be presented with a home page that has been designed around quickly finding another member. The most common method is to use the search bar located at the top of the page. This is a dynamic search, so as soon as you start to enter your search string, it will present members for you to select. The second method is to select a tile. This will be pre-configured with the most common partners that you collaborate with. And the third method is to simply browse the TSANet member directory. Here you can see all members or filter by members that you have a relationship with. After you select the member, you'll be displayed a list of relationships. This could be based on the region, the customer entitlement, or the product line. In this example, you want to collaborate with a common customer that's located in APAC that has a normal business hour support. And in this case, you would select the basic APAC relationship. After selecting the relationship, you will view the contact document. The first section of the contact document includes information that you need to collect before contacting the other member. This could include details about the problem, the product, or the customer entitlement. The next section is the contact information. This could include phone numbers to call, emails, or if the member is using Case Exchange, you will see a Log a Case button. And the third section that you'll see on this form is the escalation section. And this includes information that you would need in order to escalate a particular problem with that contact. The last section we'll cover is how to escalate issues. Here, the first use case is how to escalate a problem you're having with a particular customer case. In this example, you're working with another member on a common customer problem. You have an issue either with response or resolution, and you would like to escalate within that member company. Here you would navigate to the contact document where you will find an escalation section that includes details on how to escalate within that member company. This includes the process as well as contact details you would need to escalate the issue. The second use case is if you would like to escalate to TSANet. This could be for a problem you're having with a member web or a problem you're having collaborating with another member. Here you will find member help in the upper right-hand corner of the member web. Simply select that and you'll be presented with several contact methods, including chat, email, or phone. Selecting one of these, you'll be able to contact TSANet and we'll work on resolving the issue. And this concludes this training for NetApp support engineers. Thank you.